English version. The code has just been deciphered. The Heart Sutra Summary, version 11. Author Kofudo. First of all, I would like to share the definition of several key terms of the Heart Sutra before proceeding to the main body of the text. This definition is the redefinition to reveal the true meanings and decipher the code of the Heart Sutra. The content of the redefinition is explained in the following summary, and will also be proved in the additional explanation at the end of summary. Emptiness. Emptiness is Sunyata in Sanskrit, and the true existence, the essence of the existence, the ultimate existence, and supersubstance, and is difficult to define. The essence of it will be lost if it is concretely named. To avoid this serious contradiction, the above existence was named by focusing on the way to achieve emptiness instead of using its direct essential meaning. Because one can express emptiness only when one makes one's heart empty. Formalized emptiness. Formalized emptiness is Sunyata al-aksana in Sanskrit, and expressed by emptiness through embodying emptiness. An emptiness is Sunyata in Sanskrit, and regarded as a noun in this summary consisting of emptiness and formalized emptiness. Color is rupam in Sanskrit, and usually translated as form in English. However, it has no original meaning here. The redefined new meaning is commander self of a human being to be paired with VSSV. See to the explanation below of the term, and corresponds to great guardian spirit in some religions. The existence divided from emptiness with mission and individuality is color. To be figurative, various colors, color, with various wavelengths, each mission will appear by dispersing the ultimate white light, emptiness, using spectral prism. Thus follows, the gathering of colors, color, with every wavelength will make various colors return back to the ultimate white light. Each mission will be aggregated into one mission, and all colors will come together to emptiness. VSSV. VSSV is abbreviated form of Vedana, Samjna, Samskara, Vijnanani in Sanskrit. However, it has no original meaning here. The redefined new meaning of VSSV is the true self of a human being working as on-site operator self, to be paired with color, Aldharmas. Aldharmas are sarvadharma in Sanskrit, and physical and spiritual environments, to support the phenomenal world, where human beings are dwelling. Section 1. The teaching of the Prajna paramita preached by Buddha. The following is the summary of a Japanese book entitled The Code Has Just Been Deciphered, the Heart Sutra written in modern terms by Kofudo. In this book, he successfully deciphered the code of the Heart Sutra based on superimposing his experience of emptiness on the sutra. Section 2. When the noble Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva was engaging in the practice of his deep meditation of the Prajna paramita, the perfect highest peerless wisdom, he perceived that there were the principles of the cosmos authoritatively at the root of this world, and that the world of phenomenon and the event, which human beings participate in, were all wonderfully affirmed to be the state of being in which the principles of the cosmos have been expressed. That is, everything, namely 5 elements consisting of color, C. Rupam, and other 4 elements, SVVS, Vedana, Samjna, Samskara, Vijnanani, are completely affirmed. Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva called this state the substantiality of all forms of existence of the world, and showed the way to obtain one's salvation, as follows. After Buddha entered Nirvana, the Mahayana Buddhism, which arose in the confusion of Buddhism with hope of reconstruction of Buddhism, has successfully built its system of central thought around emptiness through people to inherit the enlightenment of Buddha. However, the content of their thought was so revolutionary that it was once described as a code. The editors of the Heart Sutra entrusted the future with the reconstruction of Buddhism according to the revival of the Prajna paramita, after deciphering the code. Furthermore, valuing the necessity to maintain the continuity of Buddhism, they redefined several key terms used in initial Buddhism instead of using new terms, and simultaneously encrypted the Heart Sutra by the way of redefinition. That is, they defined some old terms in initial Buddhism as emptiness, color, VSSV, and Aldharmas, which are important terms with new concepts indicating the new view of the cosmos. In this way, nothing but these redefined terms has become the key to break the code. Emptiness is the ultimate existence, which is difficult to define. Emptiness is the principles of the cosmos, complete existence, and supersubstance that lies in the root of the cosmos. One can experience emptiness only when one makes one's heart empty, by ascetic practices. So the editors of the Heart Sutra avoided naming it directly, but named it based on the way to achieve emptiness, and the state of the heart at that time. The Heart Sutra is the scripture to be preached in the meditation of the Prajna paramita around Buddha, in the stage setting. That Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva answers questions from Sariputra, in the meditation. First I would like to show the conclusion of the mantra of the Prajna paramita, which has been decoded as follows. Section 3. O Shariputra, the human essence consists of two parts, the commander self-color, and on-site operator self-VSSV. On the other hand, emptiness is the true existence, and the essence of the existence. In other words, an integrity, eternity, absoluteness, and universality, which is called three basic natures, described later. Color is exactly identical to emptiness, and emptiness is exactly identical to color. The existence divided from emptiness with mission and individuality is color. Color comes down from emptiness to the world of the phenomenon, and lives its life supporting VSSV. VSSV is the living life created from color by dividing color. It is another human essence paired with color, dwelling in the phenomenal world, under the leadership of color. VSSV has mission, to expand vital activity in the phenomenal world, staying in a human body temporarily together with color. VSSV is also identical to emptiness as supersubstance, exactly same as color. VSSV can also return to emptiness any time, and come down to the phenomenal world again to work. A human being is an existence, who came down to the ground from emptiness, with collaboration of color and VSSV, in order to develop the principles of the cosmos, from inside emptiness. This is the vital activity of the cosmos. The truth has been shown here that color and VSSV can always keep the absoluteness and universality of emptiness simultaneously without contradiction, and develop their vital activity according to the frequent interactive traffic returning to emptiness and backing to color and VSSV. The truth shall have particular important meaning in modern times. Continuously Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva preaches physical and spiritual environments in which human beings are dwelling. Section 4. O Shariputra, all dharmas belong to formalized emptiness, which has the natures of emptiness. All dharmas are formally expressed by emptiness by means of embodying emptiness. In other words, all dharmas belonging to formalized emptiness, namely the root of physical and spiritual environments, are the aggregation of plural dharmas. As the base of living activity, all dharmas are the aggregation of the field of vital activity. Speaking from the viewpoint of contemporary cosmology, there is specific universe formed in a dharma. Of all dharmas, the world consisting of both the phenomenon and the event is created in a dharma as the field of vital activity. The phenomenon is generated by mental work, and the event is produced by materials. A dharma manages the phenomenon, and the event generated by a dharma itself. Corresponding with contemporary cosmology, our universe was born by Big Bang in a dharma. Therefore, we can say that plural multiverse should have occurred in plural dharmas, by the same number of times as dharmas. Human beings just belong to a Big Bang universe based on a dharma of all dharmas, and are living entirely supported and guarded by the environment in both physical and spiritual sides. Since all dharmas are included in formalized emptiness, they have the natures of emptiness, that is, three basic natures of emptiness. The first nature is eternal beings, which are neither generated nor disappear, transcending life, extinction, and time. Emptiness continues to exist forever as the expression of complete existence. Next, the second nature is beings which are neither unclean nor apart from unclean, transcending dualism. The good and the evil. Emptiness expresses the absolute value system, beyond the relative value system, supporting human vital activity. Mentally for monism. The third nature of emptiness is beings which do not increase nor decrease. Emptiness exists transcending the changeable world, where all things in flux and impermanent, that is, transcending the phenomenon and the event created by emptiness. For your information, time, space, and energy are the dimensional elements of a dharma in all dharmas, and they are specific presence effective only in a dharma. The coverage of human direct recognition is only a part of a dharma which we belong to. Back to the original text written in Sanskrit. The third nature of all dharmas will be more apparent. It is beings which do not lack nor filled instead of beings which do not increase nor decrease. All dharmas are formalized emptiness expressed by emptiness in a multiple, multifaceted, and multi-layered manner, consisting of plural dharmas. Furthermore, all dharmas will be expressed in formalized emptiness in a multiple manner, as the projection of natures of emptiness. That is, the third nature of three basic natures of emptiness is beings which do not lack nor filled, plural dharmas. That is, all dharmas are expressed in formalized emptiness and diversity, and there is no lack there. However, all dharmas do not be filled in formalized emptiness. To know this truth, the universality of formalized emptiness will be completely secured. Up to the section, the essence of Heart Sutra is described as the relation among cosmos, human beings, and environment, where human beings live. Section 5. Therefore, Shariputra, in an emptiness consisting of emptiness and formalized emptiness, there are not such human beings, or the world, as preached in initial Buddhism: no color, b. Rupam, no sensing, Vedana, no imaging, Samjna, no willing, Samskara, no consciousness, Vijnanam, no eye, Chaksu, no ear, Sratra, no nose, Rana, no tongue, Jiva, no body, Kaya, no mind, Manamsi, no color, Rupa, no sound, Sabda, no smell, Gandha, no taste, Rasa, no sense of touch, Prastavya, and no dharma, object of mind, dharma. From eye realm to consciousness realm in mind. In other words, human body, and mentality associated with human body preached in initial Buddhism do not exist in an emptiness. Furthermore, human perception, recognition, and the object of recognition based on five human senses do not exist inside the true world in emptiness, because they are not true. Namely, the world which we can recognize is not truth but delusion. There exists the true world in emptiness, that is, emptiness, and formalized emptiness outside delusion. It is logically presented in this array of terms that color, VSSV, and all dharmas are the redefined terms, and have different meanings from the old terms. This fact has become the conclusive proof of the redefinition. Refer to the end of this description. Section 6. Emptiness and formalized emptiness are quite new concepts which did not exist in the world preached in initial Buddhism. Because of the new cosmic view, the old scriptures, like the 12 omens, 4 truths, and others are completely denied. The old terms and scriptures used in initial Buddhism, analyzing human beings and the world, should be denied, and they have nothing to do with one's enlightenment at all. The above description is the mantra of the Prajna paramita, which Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva showed Shariputra. Section 7. Next, we would like to preach the methodology toward enlightenment according to the reason that the old terms and scriptures denied here are completely needless for one's enlightenment. Practitioners dwelling on the ground have thrown away the old terms and scriptures, and have come to believe in the Prajna paramita, to be converted to the teaching. That is why hindrance has disappeared, and after the disappearance of hindrance, fear has also left their minds accordingly. And furthermore, they could finally obtain the enlightenment of nirvana just after completely throwing away the fundamentally wrong recognition, namely the delusion of emptiness without substance preached in initial Buddhism, rather like the sky and ground, to be totally overturned. On the other hand, practitioners dwelling in the heaven, that is, many bodhisattvas, who are simultaneously living the time of the past, present, and future can attain the perfect highest enlightenment of Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi, because they believe in the Prajna paramita to be converted to the teaching. The Prajna paramita is the freely convertible spiritual vector penetrating the cosmic fractal structure vertically, and one can attain fractal resonance through ascetic practices, to move the cosmos vertically beyond spiritual dimensions. Section 8. Therefore, one ought to know that the mantra of the Prajna paramita shown here is a mantra of great spiritual power, the mantra of great wisdom, the highest perfect mantra, and the peerless and unrivaled mantra, which is capable of removing all sufferings and problems. In the stage of compilation, the mantra of the Prajna paramita was encrypted so that its meaning has been ostensibly unclear. However, it has just been decoded today exactly on schedule, that is, in the future, as seen from that time. Therefore, Section 9. There is no doubt that this mantra of the Prajna paramita, which will be deciphered sooner or later, is nothing but the truth. This mantra would be incomprehensible for a while, to be sure, but it is never a falsehood. Therefore, hereby we would like to summarize to show the conclusion of this mantra to be comprehensive as the mantra of the Prajna paramita, as follows. That is, below is the summarized mantra as it is to be recited. Develop, develop, and develop from inside emptiness. Develop the principles of the cosmos from inside emptiness. Ones who have attained one's enlightenment must do it. Buddha, who is the Prajna paramita itself, has approved that the view of Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva is completely the same one as the great enlightenment of Buddha. This is the Heart Sutra, in which the essence of the newly born EMPTINESS Buddhism has been arranged after Buddha entered Nirvana, wishing the reconstruction of the confused Buddhism. Additional explanation. Below, I will try to prove the truth that color, B, C, to sense, to imagine, to will and to conceive and all dharmas in the Heart Sutra have been redefined when it was compiled. Color is emptiness. Emptiness is color. Therefore, color is identical to emptiness permanently without any exceptions. 1. The conclusion of body text. All dharmas are formalized emptiness. To be all dharmas, to be formalized emptiness is a prerequisite to the conclusion of body text. On the other hand, the Heart Sutra says that color, B, C, is not an emptiness. 3. Conclusion of body text. N, emptiness consists of emptiness, and formalized emptiness. 4. The consequence of body text. By the above 1, 2, 3, and 4, the proposition is a proof that color is included in an emptiness, and simultaneously color, B, C, are not included in an emptiness. Therefore the solution is that color is different from color, B, C, permanently, since color, B, C, is the terms which belong to initial Buddhism. Hence, color must be the redefined term. VSSV is the same as color, that is, color is identical to VSSV permanently without any exceptions. VSSV is the term which belongs to initial Buddhism. Hence, VSSV must be the redefined term. Regarding to all dharmas, according to that an emptiness consists of emptiness, and formalized emptiness for all dharmas belong to inemptiness. On the other hand, the Heart Sutra says that not dharma does not belong to inemptiness. Hence, dharma does not belong to inemptiness. 5. The conclusion of body text. By 2 and 5, the preposition is a proof that all dharmas are included in an emptiness, and simultaneously dharma is not included in an emptiness. Therefore, the solution is that dharma is different from all dharmas permanently. Dharma is the term which belongs to initial Buddhism. Hence, all dharmas must be the redefined term. Above, I have shown the proof that color, B, C, to sense, to imagine, to will, and to conceive and all dharmas are redefined to be color, VSSV, and all dharmas. Conclusion. Here it can be said that the relation between color and VSSV shows the one between so-called the Absolute, and oneself. This means that Holy Guardian Spirit preached in many religions cannot be considered as existent separating from oneself. It would be easy to have a common understanding in regard to this point. Next, color and VSSV are exactly identical to emptiness generated from emptiness with each mission, and all dharmas are producing and managing both the physical and spiritual environment to support the vital activity of color and VSSV. To understand emptiness, the above truth also would not be so difficult to understand. Human races distributed across the earth have built up their own value systems and accumulated their own histories in respective regions. However, now the time has come when plural value systems cannot help but be deeply involved with each other on the same earth, which has now become too narrow. As a result, a number of religions and races in modern society are insisting on only their own absoluteness, falling into self-righteousness by excluding others and keeping composition of the conflict under the name of God, which is not resolved. It will have quite an important meaning in order to achieve human permanent peace throughout the world. That emptiness, which can achieve absoluteness and universality simultaneously without contradiction, has just been preached through the Heart Sutra at this time. Therefore, the most important message has come as follows. All of color and VSSV, from now as mankind must attain fractal resonance, keeping absoluteness through ascetic practices, to eliminate self-righteousness, and pursue universality. If they do it, all of human beings, that is, all of color and VSSV, can return back to emptiness successfully. Then, all of color and VSSV to have attained fractal resonance will be completely unified under the value system of absoluteness and universality. At that time, all dharmas will support color and VSSV in the principles of universality, under the value system of absoluteness and universality based on the diversity of expressions. Furthermore, all dharmas will support the vital activity of human races, by securing individual absoluteness of color and VSSV, removing self-righteousness, protecting individual human personality, respecting each mission apart from equality, and always continuing to support the fate necessary for the achievement of individual mission. This is the final lasting peace for all human races to which we have been aspiring. Nothing but spreading this truth is the biggest reason why the Heart Sutra has been revived in modern times.